Bone dust.
Bone dust. So the construct took the remains off of the chair and put him into the container so that he could move it without it flying away, and then brought your opponent into the room.
The opponent was the box.
His opponent was the remains of the dead body in the box.
You may just be the only surviving member of the Commons.
I wouldn't call him the surviving member.
I kind of look at the golem and go, okay, sure.
Hey, you're a member of government now. Maybe you can commute my sentence.
I don't know if that's going to work because that might require a controlling vote, and if they still think it's in session, that means...
Do you take your seat?
Where's my seat?
Do you take a seat?
I'll...
You sit down in the big podium full of chairs.
Okay, I'll go...
Is anyone else sitting there?
Alright, I'll go take a seat in the Commons.
Alright.
And as he's walking, Firthus is rubbing his temples. A homunculus.
Oh. Oh dear.
Huh.
Hello, Bob.
I know that these guys are alchemically created. Yes,
Watch
hello.
me be an arcane assassin.
I hope it's sane.
Okay.
I thought a homunculus couldn't speak.
I don't know.
That's actually pretty much the only purpose of these ones.
Oh.
And you can actually add a whole bunch of interesting abilities to, well, I can anyways.
Yeah, I recall, a homunculus cannot speak. Yeah, I just looked it up. The process for telepathic link. No speaking.
Well, I never said this was out loud.
Yeah, you did. A homunculus descends from the ceiling.
Yeah,
But
descends from the ceiling and landing next to you. I never said he started talking out loud.
Oh.
so is this?
Oh.
So is this in my head then?
Well, you're not sure because they don't really have moving mouths anyways. But yes, it's in your head.
Okay.
What level do you get to make homunculi?
I could make them now, I suppose, but I don't have the discoveries to make them or something like that. I mean, if I wanted to, I could have taken the discoveries to make myself doppelgangers, but
I could actually make a homunculus, theoretically.
Is it a discovery or is it a
If I took Craft Construct as my next feud, I could actually make one.
I'm sorry. Sorry, Brett. You don't have any arcane spellcasting.
Never had any spellcasting.
That's the joke.
See? Aren't you glad you didn't touch the fucking rod, Will?
You're also prevented from taking levels in classes with arcane spellcasting.
I am really glad I didn't touch the rod.
I see.
The Winston.
That was a good call, yeah.
However, does that mean they cannot be cast on me as well?
No. That's silly.
That is very.
If they came up with that spell, they all would be dead.
Yeah, pretty much. We're immune to magic, woohoo!
We have
Okay,
nothing.
wizards. We've got transformers.
Transformers, robots not in disguise.
Really?
Small problem.
Yeah, it's like, well, sessions comes is active. Okay.
Would you like to point out to this thing that
I will as soon as Magicdealer is done typing. You do realize that this is an empty room. I.e., I am the only living person here.
Thanks. Glad to know we're not living.
Well,
I get
I meant common, but, you know.
He's the only alchemist, so he's kind of right.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a dick today.
you are.
He doesn't respond. He didn't ask him a question or anything.
What? He doesn't respond to it?
No, you said you do realize. You didn't say do you realize.
You're a petulant little dick, aren't you?
Like I said, I'm a dick today.
But I do like the cut of your dick.
You're talking to a robot, you know, it has to be a question. It's like talking to Bronin.
It's like Jeopardy. If it's not in the form of the question, it doesn't matter.
I thought it was a question.
No, it's an implied question, which isn't explicit enough.
Okay, then I'll say, where are the other members of the Commons?
It's you.
So, I am the only member of the Commons. I asked as a question. But the room is empty.
Oh, you dumbass. That's not the correct question to ask.
If I may, remember the bone dust?
Oh. Is there bone dust on the other chairs or remains?
There is, actually.
They all...
Everyone's dead.
No. That is not the question to ask.
I don't think constructs understand death.
True.
The better question to ask is, how many members of the Commons are there?
No. I'm just trying to... If there's bone dust all over these chairs, that means they all died here at the same time.
That or they just couldn't leave for some reason. They stayed here until they died off one by one.
Or they were nuked.
Do you recognize... I'm asking this to the homunculus. Do you recognize that I am a living being?
Do you recognize that they are not?
Do you recognize that the remains in the chairs are not? Then how can there be other members present if they are deceased?
Because they're here still. Why don't you ask what happened?
I hate to say it, but if they're going by that technicality...
Yeah, he only actually had to knock over the bone dust to win. Maybe he just needs to dust the room to become supreme overlord of the constructs.
I don't think they would take too kindly to that. They still recognize them as being, active members. It means I'm murdering them.
Dust. Ooh, call for a vote to have them removed.
Then I call for a vote to have the deceased members removed from the rolls. All in favor, say aye. Aye? All opposed?
Yes!
Congratulations, Curtis. You now have complete control. Why is it that Curtis is always the one that ends up with ultimate power?
Wants to touch the stick.
Can I make the next point? Here's this. Legalize arcane spellcasting.
Well, hold on. Sorry. That was just... Okay, that was just all sorts of awesome.
So, what was that about wanting a law book?
I don't think it really matters anymore, because we can carry any motion we want.
Like, I can... Okay, so what exactly... Since now I am the only recognized living member of the Commons, what exactly are my powers?
And responsibilities.
And responsibilities?
Great power comes
Yeah, I mean,
with...
what are my limitations here,
Probably.
Hard to...
Yeah.
Oh,
You have the...
wonder boy. What is this? Your power makes it take you far away from the monkey monk.
I left for a soda and I came back. Did Fierces make any movements?
No.
Not yet.
Legalize arcane spellcasting. Do it now.
Well, I need to see what my limitations are first. As the only member, I may not be able to do anything until there's more than one. You have the power to carry out any actions dictated by the inner and outer circles as well to manage such issues as they feel are below their purview.
Oh, you might need to promote yourself to senator first. Get yourself out of the Commons and into the Senate,
No, next would be the House of Lords.
Oh, yeah, right.
You should, well, as you're still part of the goddamn British Commonwealth.
Shut up. Just because I'm a peasant.
I don't think what goes on in the House of Parliament over England has any bearing on his day-to-day life.
Technically, Canada is still a part of the British Commonwealth.
But do you know why? It's because Canada is so fucking polite that they allow Britain to have that little note on the roster even though it has no practical effect.
By law, if they want more warships, we still have to build them, and we're still stuck paying billions of dollars a year to uphold treaties they signed. Not even kidding. 60% of my tax dollars go towards paying for a bill that the British signed before Canada formed.
It sounds like you guys got screwed.
Oh, they were just nice. We should have just went genocide. You guys did.
Yeah, I mean, we had a whole Declaration of Independence. You guys are like, yeah, we're good.
In fact, actually, did you know that we tried to come up and save them? And you know what they did?
We kicked
burned
your
down
ass
the
and
White House.
burned down your government building.
Yeah.
And then we sold you the lumber to build a new one. I didn't use the contractors to do it.
Not just
Even when your country is a dick, you're still polite about it. What? I don't even.
Oh,
Canada, how can you be so many layers of awesome?
okay, so, then, I guess my next question would be to the homunculus would be, do I,
Ask for a law book.
well, yeah,
Ask for a book. Give it to your wizard friend.
okay.
Don't stop
I would like
lying
a
as wizard.
copy of the laws of the city.
Ooh, you know what you should do? You should appoint me minister of research and development.
I do not have the appropriate clearance.
Ooh, make a movement for it. I move to make myself the ultimate head of power.
I don't think the commons have that power.
Yeah, they totally don't.
I
It's like
move.
someone in like the Senate saying, I moved to motion to make me supreme ruler of the United States.
I say,
How the
then I ask it, how do I get the clearance?
appeal the Senate or the House of Lords or your mom.
If you have to have another combat, I would be like laughing. If it's another box of dust.
That shouldn't be too fucking hard.
Okay, and where is the inner circle?
How do you go about applying? You should probably ask.
That would be my next question. And you know where it is first.
Probably down the hall.
Where he currently is.
And where's the outer circle?
Move a few rows up, bud.
Okay. And what does the application process involve?
And what are the requirements to apply?
I would imagine I'd probably become a member of the outer circle, then move up to the inner. Maybe.
You should try passing a few more laws before you leave. See what can happen.
Ooh, mute my sentence.
I don't know if I'm going to have that power. I can...
Probably not, but still.
Ooh, no, move to appeal the kobold sentence, have the
Ah.
wizard present the kobold, and then judge.
I see.
Why? Do it, it'll be funny.
Do I have the ability to commute sentences?
Law seems to uphold itself here, so yeah, I didn't think
Didn't
so.
think so, yeah.
Ask if you could have a. If you did they say no? But you don't have them.
Right, I don't have the authority. I become a member of the inner circle. Okay, here's another question. Is this city currently in a state of war?
I move to appeal martial law.
With who?
Boom!
Losers.
Boom! All of a sudden, CM Punk bursts into Brett's house, gives him a GTS while screaming.
The Arcanists.
The Arcanist. Ask him
Well,
what
it's
your...
probably a very good thing you didn't touch the rod.
Hey,
Yeah, it was a good call.
You probably were away for life.
Curiosity,
And like their version of Guantanamo Bay.
Imagine what would have happened if I touched the rod.
So, I don't know if you've ever had a suppository before, but imagine something like that simultaneously racks every nerve in your body with agony while staring out your ability to use magic forever.
Dude!
So wait a second, those 15 levels,
They're shoving an anti-magic rod up my ass, is what you're saying.
And I would have.
Something.
So I guess my next question would be: only the inner circle has the power to make war or to make peace.
But it wouldn't be like an automatic thing with no save. You would have had a chance and probably combat.
Okay.
So it's not like I would have just totally screwed you over by touching you. But it was still a good thing you did.
Okay.
What about divine power? Would I have been okay?
Yeah, you'd have been fine. You're not an arcanist.
Okay. So I guess I'm done here.
To the inner circle.
Well,
Outer circle.
outer circle first.
Do you get up from your chair?
I'm gonna actually no. I'm gonna say first. I adjourn this session of comments. And okay, hold on, my dealer's typing.
Whoa! Wait, not even 1,000 days?
That's years. That's a
Oh.
typo.
Oh, okay.
I was
Wow.
gonna say that's not that long. That's only like 4 years, 3 years.
No. Yeah, he said
Less than
he said years instead of days, right?
Yeah, they should be years.
So that's 987 years.
Sorry, my wife came in as I was typing that and distracted me.
I thought,
It's been a millennia.
It was good.
I thought that... Never mind, I think I'm getting my time constraints wrong. I thought it was centuries ago that these guys were ruling.
1,000 years,
Almost.
So-
That's
so
close to
we're
1,000.
give or take.
So just so we're aware, this chamber has been lying empty with bodies for almost 1,000 years.
Yep.
Pretty much.
And the golems and everything in here still thinks it's in a state of war.
You know, you should have asked where the Arcanists live, and if they say the floating city, yeah, we know what that was.
I highly thought they would have made floating cities at that point because they're pretty prime targets.
Alright, so I'm going to get up from my chair and move to the outer circle.
Okay.
Oh, and the commons are close
As,
now, so we can follow him.
The homunculus follows you.
He's my
Okay.
aide, so of course he would.
He is your permanent aide while you're in the government building.
I move that we follow him because commons are closed, so we can enter now.
As you pass into the hallway, a golem or a construct stops you.
Stops me or
What
stops
is it
them?
now?
Stops you, Brett.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, I turn to my aide, I ask, what is... I was never issued a security formula, what is it?
Who's wrestling with a rapper?
I am, I was just tearing one off a bottle I was using. That is key cards.
Oh, that makes sense.
Create a unique alchemical compound as your security formula pour into the mixture to one of the bases. Well, okay. That's how I register one? Okay. So
Basically, the construct is asking you to create your password before you move further in.
okay.
Go gadget, invent your password.
Okay, so I'll make I'll sit down, break out my lab, and start making something, and you have that as my security formula.
Okay. What's your flat bonus in alchemy?
My flat bonus in alchemy.
Something to do with gold seems to be so much of that.
Are you asking? Okay. Flat
Your total
bonus
in alchemy, yes.
30.
Alright, so the DC for somebody to replicate your security formula, assuming they have an idea of what it is going, and by an idea I mean the exact list of ingredients and amounts, is going to be a DC 40.
DC 40, okay.
Yep, you can take 10 on it, which you're expected to do whenever you make it. Because if you mess it up, then you put in the wrong password and you're not having good times.
Alright, so I make it, I make my security formula, and I pour it into the basin. Alright.
As Aram and Zed approach, they are stopped as well.
Okay, I have to wait out here.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Alright.
Meanwhile, in jail, Truelight has developed a new way of meditating. He is now sitting on his head.
Well played. Yeah, 7 days of desensitization, total desensitization is tough.
Yeah, well...
So I'm going to speed this part up a bit because it's going to be a lot of the same. To join the outer circle, again, requires another test with a rod.
Mm-hmm.
It requires more than one combat. But your opponents are already dead. And it requires some basic intelligence checks through puzzles and the such. Yes, this government has an IQ requirement.
Well, that's
Good.
really... now, if only if our own government had such a requirement.
Wah, wah,
We've had the president in the last, 30 years.
And given your relatively ungodly high intelligence, you have no problem with it.
Definitely a lick of wisdom.
The outer circle
Yeah, if only if I had
actually
wisdom.
only has 12 chairs. The inner circle, when you're admitted to that room, only has 4 chairs. And they have a very complex and difficult intelligence check, but again, your IQ is so much fucking higher than the average government official that you're able to do it without too much trouble. There's a lot of creating specific alchemical formula, an understanding of the basics behind effect and action and effect, ramifications, etc., etc., guaranteeing you can follow the logical conclusion of your your processes.
Welcome to the Vulcan High Council.
It's close, isn't it?
Pretty much, yeah. So you get to the big chair. The inner circle.
Alright.
Please
Now you
present.
can ask any question you probably want.
Yeah. So now I'll turn to my aide and say, are there any other members of the inner circle present?
All members are currently present.
Oh. So,
I'm
yeah.
going to ask if there are any higher levels of government.
I probably, well, if there were, you probably would have mentioned them, but I guess I'll ask. Are there any higher levels of government other than the inner circle?
Not that you are aware of.
I see. Very well then, seeing how everyone else is deceased, I'm going to do the same thing I did in the Commons and make a motion that have all the deceased members of the inner circle be removed from the rolls. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All opposed?
Motion carries.
Okay. I will now present a motion to have the war against the Arcanists be ceased.
Motion carries.
I would also put forth a motion to have the sentence of one True Blag be commuted, even because he is an idiot.
Can I go down an official record, please?
I'll,
All of this is transcribed in an official record.
Yes! I want a copy of that!
You don't have clearance.
I don't have...
Oh.
You have clearance, Brett. Jackie doesn't. Aaron doesn't.
Oh. Okay.
Brett, give me a copy of that!
Alright.
So I
Put it on my wall.
a construct starts shaking your cell around and raises you up. Informs you your sentence has been commuted. And proceeds to escort you back to the government building.
Ooh, you should let the rest of your party into the upper common, or into the inner circle.
I probably can't.
Why not? You are the law.
Well...
I don't want to be a government official. Those fuckers are assholes.
Can I go back?
But they make great rooms to listen to your favorite band.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to ask for a copy of the laws of the city.
What they hand you is a book detailing the basic policies required to be elected to the various circles.
Okay. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is, seeing how this is the reason why we came here in the first place, is ask for a copy of the formula that was used to make the plague that infected the Arcanists.
Well, before we get to that point, I want to point out that what is conspicuously missing from the Book of Laws
Uh-huh.
is pretty much all the actual laws.
Huh. So... I guess I'm going to ask this of my homunculus aide is, why does this book only list things concerning government and not concerning citizens?
Why does the law book not have laws in it?
Yeah, why does law book not have laws?
There are no citizens. Oh.
Items detailed in the book are things that you cannot change. I see. Oh.
You're not allowed to restructure how the government works, but basically for you, there are no laws.
Hey, cool. You want to go back to the depository and find out what the fuck's inside?
Probably. However, the thing is, I'm going to ask, would this also apply to my companions?
So what is actually covered in the law book?
Basically, government stuff.
Nothing.
How to move up and down through government and stuff like that. How government works.
It's the laws you can't change.
So, okay.
He's not allowed to restructure the government, that's pretty much it.
Change the requirement. Oh wait, you can't do that.
Yeah, I can't change that.
However, I would appreciate if you legalized arcane magic and made peace with the arcanist.
I've already put forward the motion to make peace, and it's been carried out.
Oh, how about legalizing arcane magic?
Yeah.
Is that in the law books?
Would making a motion like that be against the laws?
It would not be against the laws. You
Okay.
can legalize it, but it's not going to change the entry requirements.
And I can't, so I can't change the entry requirements. So essentially, if I try to go anywhere that movement through is restricted, that means only I can go through and you can't.
Yeah.
Basically, at this point,
It's gonna be the Legend of Furthest.
Aram is the only one who could still potentially participate in the government directly.
But I can't get past the intelligence tests.
What's your intelligence?
I think I'm pretty sure I have a -1 score.
Ooh, that would make it tough, yes.
Yeah. Alright, so,
There's this.
yeah? Well,
Take it.
no, you're not even in the room, so,
Yeah,
Oh.
you're not in the room.
Damn.
I guess my next, the question I asked before about the plague against Arcanus, the information on it.
Oh, fuck!
Which one?
All of them! How many of them are there? Fuck.
Okay. I know.
Symptoms. Start listing off the symptoms.
The, crap, which, there was that room we were in that was full of water,
The aquifer?
Water treatment plant? Was it a water treatment plant?
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
It was in a, it was a water treatment plant. You were in one of the aquifers.
Okay, the one that was sitting in an aquifer at the water treatment plant.
You know, potentially, it might not have actually been stored at the aquifer, it just might have been that some of the corpses in there happened to contract a while ago. Oh, God!
Which one? Oh, God.
One that only affects... Wait.
No, remember, he said the plague against the magic users, and that's twice now where he's been asked which one.
Well, you have to realize all the water passes through the water treatment plant, so any plagues that were active in the city will have gone through the water treatment plant.
All of them. Shit. Okay.
Does that mean like they've literally been infected with every single one of the plagues at once?
Okay,
Gosh, how many?
I wonder, okay, do you have a way of determining which plague it has infected my companion, Zed? Okay, that's one.
I'm waiting for... There is no cure. The Arcanist must die.
So you guys are waiting out in the lobby, and a construct approaches you. Will.
Ready to get some blood drawn,
Just
Will?
Ed.
Hello.
Oh god.
Does it matter which one?
Negative.
Dude, whatever it is, do your non-dominant one.
I don't think I can regrow arms.
I think that has
I
to require
really like-
dying. Or a wish spell. A wish spell can do it.
Eyes! Fuck, what can I spell today, guys? I'm getting really upset.
I extend my left arm because I'm a nice guy.
Alright, so
Actually, I'm terrified. If I lose my arm, you owe me a new one there, Brett.
the construct reaches out and grabs your arm in one stony fist, and grabs your arm in the other stony fist and pulls it apart at the elbow. And he begins moving away with your forearm.
Are you actually serious?
Wait, what? He ripped his arm off?
Just
Did?
by the front of my arm. How much
Bionic arm?
damage do I take?
Well, first off, screaming.
Am I back in the room with them?
He ripped his arm off?
Yep.
Oh, fuck!
Well, they tend to be expedient here. You weren't awfully specific.
I didn't know they were going to get a sample.
Okay, I'm gonna do a healing check to stop the bleeding.
It's like, holy shit! Pretty much.
Yeah, so basically, a construct comes up, rips his arm off at the elbow, and walks away like no big deal.
Dude, that's exactly what I said in your non-dominant hand.
And, of course, there's that moment where you look down in shock and see the, blood spurting, shattered remains of your elbow.
Oh, dude!
And your vision blurs, and of course, True Blag is there trying to decide whether or not he's going to heal you or take your share of the loot.
I did a skill check.
Yeah, he's had his arm ripped off.
Is that gonna be enough to stop bleeding?
That's an artery there, boy. You've got to apply magical healing.
Right. Well, this is a cure critical. This is a critical wound. I cast cure critical.
Oh, I have a stump now, don't I?
It's like,
Do bionic arms exist in this universe? Because that'd be pretty fucking sweet.
You do have a
probably.
stump, and it itches.
Probably, they
What?
do.
Cure criticals will be sufficient. You don't actually need to type that.
I'm not going to because there was no damage delivered, but
So, it takes a few minutes before you get a reply.
Meanwhile, First is completely unaware of what just transpired down the hallway.
Hey, Magic Dealer?
Yeah?
Do me a favor. Make
Okay.
up a quick conversion for the Hand of Vecna for me.
Okay.
I was kind of joking, but that would be awesome if you actually did.
It's not too hard. The problem is going to be when you're summoning those nymphs and get distracted. Ah, you strong hand! God, oh God, ah! There is always a price to pay.
Hey, having a hand that has its own magical powers could be cool. $312. Conveniently, that's the number of hit points I probably lost for the article. As numerous times of lapsing in and out of consciousness, being brought back to life over and over.
I kind of say bone marrow.
Don't, you wouldn't know, dude.
Okay, is there Oh, okay, hold on. Magicdealer's typing.
Sweet God.
How are you gonna hold your wand and your rods in your other hand now, dude?
Oh yeah, he needs two hands to use his rods and magic and cast magic. Damn. Repair. Wait a minute, hold on. What did you do to him in the first place? To warrant a repair?
Well, I think it's probably the harshest thing Magicdealer's ever done to one of us physically before.
A sample is a...
What's the nature of the sample? And how was this section of arm bone obtained?
Force.
They usually take bone marrow out of the hip. What the fuck?
I'm glad you
Abruptly. Are you implying his arm was forcibly removed?
Yes.
No, he went on willingly.
Well, I wasn't expecting that to happen. I was expecting some blood to be taken or something.
Yeah, like a syringe. Like.
In retrospect, we really should have known better.
You see Further's just kind of pale and like, you... Yes, repair! Repair! You tore his arm off. And Further's just rubbing his temples again, like, you... Tore...
Oh, the joys of imprecisely wielded power.
The joys of... It's the ignorance.
So, another construct comes for you, Will, and attempts to pick you up and carry you off.
I am obviously flailing in panic. I'm pretty sure the DC on a concentration check to cast it right now would be like 200.
Yeah, for the somatic component.
Do not be alarmed, we're removing your arm. Wait, what?
Repair's been authorized. Hey, maybe I'll be able to become part construct from this.
No, just your arm.
We built new.
We can repair. Yeah, we can rebuild them. We have the technology. Like.
Well, they do. If anyone has the technology, it's them.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you're Luke Skywalker.
Repair.
Well, we can't really stop them because fucking constructs.
Yeah. Well, I mean, okay. Best case scenario, you get a new organic arm regrown. Worst case scenario, you get a cybernetic robotic construct one. So.
Worst case scenario, he gets turned into a construct.
Worst case scenario, they rip the rest of it off and sand it down for him.
You're there,
Alright.
or you're there to use the arm that he took off and try and reattach it. I don't know.
You know, so where are you going from here for this?
Well, now my next question is there a cure for that particular plague?
Fucking better be.
Either that or it's like negative, one was never gonna see. Oh, yes! Alright. Okay. My next, okay. Magicdealer, negative.
There's a lot of tools.
Damn it!
Alright. I guess my... Okay, Jackie's still typing.
Admittance. Fuck, I can't type today! I literally had to back out and retype construct at least 10 times. I was so pissed.
The rod is brought over to you. The rod surges with dark energy.
What the fuck?
Probably acknowledging your nature, I guess.
You hear a voice in your head.
Hey, Magic Dealer?
Fuck you!
Yes?
You're a cool guy.
Linky.
It's just on the special. I'm not really sure what it is. One moment.
It does surge black for a moment before returning to white. And you pass that, and it takes you into combat against another box
Tip it over.
powder. Or actually, no, I'm sorry. I forgot. You have to fight a construct.
Huh?
There aren't any members of the commons left.
Bertha, I hate you.
Well, I mean, oh yeah, that's right. I'm now a member of the inner
You're
circle.
the only member of the common.
I'm now a member of the inner circle now, so yeah, that would be correct. There will be no active members of the commons left.
Fuck! I hate fighting. I can't fight constructs!
Well, you can forfeit.
So I go with Zed! Fuck!
I'm give you a little hint. Okay? This is the commons. Look up the stats for Homunculus and decide whether or not you would win. Pro tip.
Just a basic homunculus?
Yeah?
Do it.
Okay. If the wizard's telling me, yeah. Okay.
Says the man who got his arm ripped off.
Really?
You're
You're
not-
saying that?
You could eat a homunculus. Like, actually, you could pick
So,
it up out while it was still alive.
Just roll me one series of full round attacks.
Yeah, hold on. I don't have a macro for daggers.
You can use your ranged one if you want.
Okay. Do you, with point blank or without point blank?
Point blank. There's no way it's more than 30 feet. It dies on the second hit. This is the commons, not adventurers are us. Basically, this is a way to prevent children and the extremely elderly from entering in.
It's like, and not a very stringent application process, is it?
Well, the commons can only do what the outer and inner circles tell them to.
Uh-huh.
And the outer and inner circles can take authority back at any time if they get irritated. So, tain't no thing.
Yeah, well.
So, yeah.
The problem is, Aram, how are you going to create a security formula?
I'll just mix things that look cool together.
I approve. You'll pass the requirement. You'll never be able to open another door because you probably won't be able to remake it unless you have craft alchemy. However,
I literally just like pick up one instrument. Like, okay, I'm just gonna use this one.
all right.
I'm just like pour sugar
Your
down the
formula
drain.
is water.
No, have it be sugar. Have it be sugar.
Water is better. That way she can cry doors open.
But sugar is so much more arum.
It actually is so much more arum. I pull out my s'more that I have in my backpack.
Okay.
Your alchemical,
I'm kidding.
your alchemical structure is s'mores.
Well, the
Cooking
thing
is
is,
very, very specific.
the problem is that the chemical structure of a s'more is going to be different between each s'more.
I'm kidding, dude. I'll just do something really simple. It was honestly a joke.
And s'mores aren't liquid, so. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to push really hard to get it down the pipe. The pipe's clogged. This section has been cut off from access.
Oh man.
All subjects wishing to enter must submit to a full organ search.
I follow.
You take off running to catch up. And the construct is actually leaving the building, going to another one. Frithis?
Mm-hmm.
Picking up with your stuff?
Yeah. I asked if there was a cure, so that was affirmative. So I'm going to say, I need access to that cure.
That thing you're repairing, give him the cure. Doesn't do me. It's okay, Jackie. I'm joining the dark side.
So, I see. So the cure isn't currently on
Being
hand. It has to be manufactured first. So where is the library? Location of your incarceration. Oh, that's the library?
Wait, what? Where we were picked up, or where we were held?
The prison is the library?
No, it was where you were picked up.
Oh, where we were picked up the first time. Oh, I see.
Now you have a door key.
Yes, now I do, and apparently so does Aram.
We still do have to go across the Dragon City, though.
Yeah, like my alchemical formula is sugar water.
Huh.
Sweet.
Literally sweet.
Theoretically, you could just get Fiercest to open doors if you ever want to use your formula for some reason.
Well, it would probably just close behind me.
I don't know.
Huh. Okay then, so. I'm going to currently adjourn this session of the Inner Circle and go see to my companions. Yes.
Okay. As you get up to go, 4 child-sized constructs moving from a doorway and accompany you.
Creepy.
Creepy. Oh, by the way, I turned to my aide. I do ask you one more question, though. this book you gave me on the laws concerning government, you mean to tell me there's no way to have these laws amended or altered in any way?
That would be the point.
That seems like a very, very ill-conceived notion.
Dude, this is like a law system from like 1,000 years ago. Fucking give a fuck. And they kind of, you know, like they were kind of genociding magic users. So I don't think they gave a fuck.
Yeah, but if you have a government that can't alter itself when needed, yeah.
Well, let me ask you this. If you have a government that can make constructs like that, don't you think if they really needed to, they could modify them?
Modify the constructs?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
For example, to disregard certain rules, allowing them to then change them. It's a protection that prevents somebody who doesn't have the knowledge necessary to go in and dick around with things.
Huh. So in other words, if I were to command a construct to allow my companions to pass into a restricted area, they could?
Well, no, what I'm saying is, let's say you have a program that lets you take pictures, but it doesn't let you save them as PDFs.
Okay.
Okay? No matter how many times you try to make the save thing let you save it as PDFs, it won't work. If you go and change the code in the program and program it to allow the PDFs, then you can save it that way. But you have to know enough about them to go in and code it.
So the law is actually just the programming that's currently in the goals.
Pretty much, yeah.
But the problem is that there's no way to alter the programming.
Not for you, but for the government there was.
If you happen to be a good enough constructor to do it.
An alchemical constructor, yes.
Yes.
Okay, I thought I was in the highest level of government.
But you're
You are.
not a scientist. I mean, you are, but you're not their
Alright,
scientist.
wait a minute. I'm sorry.
First ones.
What did you say, Magicdealer?
You are in the highest level of government.
But I still can't change it.
So let's say you're in the highest level of government in the United States. If you told, if you walked up to Internet Explorer and told it to call your mom, would it do it?
No.
It's not programmed to. But you could program it to do that.
If you knew how.
You could order somebody to program it for you. Somebody with the appropriate skills.
Which currently don't exist, other than yourself, who are not exactly a master golem constructor.
Yeah.
For the government at the time when there were actually people alive in it, it wouldn't have been a problem for them to change those rules as necessary. However, because you don't have people still alive with the technological skills to do so, you're stuck with the latest operating system.
So unless I get a degree in computer programming, essentially I can't alter it.
Yep.
You need that college degree, dude.
I suppose, I guess I need to figure out how to do that, don't I?
It's not going to be easy,
Well,
but you can do it.
yeah, I guess that's going to be something for a later date because, you know, a city to myself would be kind of a sweet thing.
Well, you still have authority.
And, you know, you have to deal with those dragons still.
Yeah, there are the dragons. I suppose. Oh, crap! That might be a good question to ask. Alright. Why are there dragons in the city? I can't believe I didn't think of that before.
That's because you're too busy thinking about other things.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, that probably would have occurred to me eventually.
Because they've entered the city and not left yet.
Okay.
Strongest word, construct.
Does this city currently have the ability to repel them? Potentially.
That's not encouraging.
So there's not enough constructs available to do it adequately, in other words.
I think this campaign just became Kingmaker.
No.
You know, I would like to eventually complete a session of, complete a campaign of Kingmaker. I still can't believe I got kicked out of Christina's campaign.
Yes, okay, that game went nowhere after you left.
Yeah, well, she never really gave my character a chance.
To be fair, I don't think she had.
There's a manufacturing plant for fucking constructs.
I see. Well, we will keep that. Probably consider that at a later time, but right now I have more pressing matters to concern myself with, and so far these dragons have not been much of a threat. So,
I've died. I have died.
the ones inside the city have not been much of a threat.
That was inside the city!
No, that was technically
You lived in the fucking
outside
fire.
the outside the city.
Sidebar.
Okay, yeah, the magma dragon, yeah, that one was kind of a threat, but so far we've been able to handle them pretty well.
I'm missing something. What's the city's name?
I suppose that would be a good name. I suppose I should add.
Just remind me again what the name of the city is so you don't look a complete retard. Sorry, that word is bad. I should not use that word.
What is? I suppose I should ask that. What's the name of the city?
Magicdealer is going dirt.
Yeah,
dirt.
I don't know. Did you even have one thought up yet for this city yet?
I'm checking my spelling.
Arkham?
Seriously?
Magicdealer, are you serious?
Is there a problem with that name?
A little bit.
Depends. Are you a Batman fan or a Call of Cthulhu fan?
It doesn't sound like Proto-Elvish.
You know what? I hate to say this, but it sounds like it, but he's more of a
So take an Elvish word and then make it sound more German. There you got Proto-Elvish.
I'll go with Arkham. Why not?
Protos were German?
Because in this context, Arkham has no context in this environment. So
True enough.
Okay, that is true. Sure.
Always remember, always tell your family and loved ones that you love them and care about them, because life is short and everyone should know how you feel. But you should also scream it at them in German, because life is confusing in a rush of panic.
And when you're screaming in German, it always sounds like you're angry.
Can I scream in Russian?
Schnell.
Or
Da.
German. Shit. German, Russian, yeah, it just sounds like you're angry.
Wanna bet with me? I speed on Porsche while I'm rocking these beats, blowing up like a tuba while I'm down here in Cuba.
I thought
Sing them
I thought he said cooling in Cuba.
Loben sinken deren.
Okay, so, I guess back to Zed.
Seriously though, if Arkham is an issue for you guys, I just kind of randomly generated.
No,
Oh
it's
no,
fine.
it's actually not a big deal at all.
Sorry, I
It threw me off for a second was all.
lately has been punching me in the face, so I was like, what?
Just threw me off, it was all. I don't actually mind.
Yes.
I'm totally in random mode at the moment, so.
It's fine. I mean,
Anyways,
like I said, in the context of this campaign, it has no context.
I kind of want to see what these people have done with my arm.
Yeah.
Well, you don't actually see your arm again. At least the one that they took from you.
You see AR.
Because they ground it up and processed it.
Can I finally catch up?
Yeah, you catch up. The construct's taking him into another large building in the city. This is a massive building. Most of the lights are off. But as the construct comes in, a number of lights open in a smaller hallway. And he enters a room where there's a lot of different materials and strange apparati that are confusing and potentially disturbing to the mind.
I believe we may have entered the manufactorum.
And you watch what is quite possibly the most horrific thing you've ever seen.
Impressive.
I don't know, dude. I've kind of faced down Asmodeus.
Well,
Consider
Asmodeus was scary, but think more along the lines of they take his stump, cut it open, peel the flesh up, and shove shit underneath it.
Oh, okay, yeah. Body horror. Oh.
Body horror.
screaming. Screaming.
Actually, you don't feel a thing.
Oh, sweet.
They're doing these horrible things to you, and you're just like, I don't know what they did. I didn't notice anything, but I don't feel shit.
Dazed confusion.
Dazed confusion.
And there's the wonderful smell of burning flesh, molten metal, loud noises, cranking, sparks, wild hammering, less wild hammering. And then they pause for a moment and make a request of Zed. And they offer up a box with a number of different items in it.
Do something I can actually let you use magic, dude.
Theoretically anything could. It just needs to be dexterous enough.
Okay.
I'm imagining they'll make it dexterous enough.
So not gold. That shit will smash.
Are you sure you want to go with your selection?
I'm just rereading it.
Okay. And I will note that I will arbitrarily add extra neat things from whatever material you pick. Because, fucking awesome. And I took your arm, so...
really cool, actually.
I took your arm, so...
Well, I guess technically Firthis is responsible, but...
Firthis seems to be responsible for a lot of things that happened to Zed.
I'm indirectly responsible, I suppose, considering that I did not know what I asked that they could determine what the plague was.
You're talking nuance there, man.
That
I determined it alright.
I did not know that. I thought they were going to go look it up or something. Not that they were going to. Well, yeah, I suppose that technically they did look it up.
They did. They looked it up. They made sure it was the right one.
Whatever, he's getting a cool robot arm out of it.
They call it the Stranger.
Guys, I'm stuck on this one. There's two that I'm thinking of, and I'm really having difficulty deciding between the two.
Which ones?
Living Steel and Mithril.
Why not adamantine?
What's that?
Nothing. I said why not adamantine?
Too bland.
What the fuck is living steel?
It's something that's a lot rarer than Mithril. So if you're looking for something unique that people won't generally recognize, that would be it.
True.
It's a metal that can heal itself.
Yeah.
That shit sounds so fucking badass. Do that.
Think
Wait.
liquid metal guy from the Terminator.
I think I'm gonna go with the Living Steel.
Okay.
Just because it's so cool.
Alright, let's see, what's a neat ability for this? You can sacrifice a spell of first level or higher into your arm as magical fuel to transform it into a light or one-handed weapon. And you can do that again to return it back to, or like a tool or something, etc. And you can do it again to return it back to normal shape.
Neat. I like it.
Because it's living steel.
That's awesome. Probably looks cool too.
Yeah, it does.
If anyone here has ever read and/or seen Fullmetal Alchemist, I have acquired Automail.
I haven't gotten that far. I've only gotten a couple episodes into.
It's like in the first episode.
There's the reason he's called Full Metal.
Oh, you're talking about is okay, I got you. The cool thing about it is when you look at the metal, it actually looks like it's it's moving like it's liquid. But it's hard as fuck and, it doesn't depress when you push it.
Hardness 15. The only thing that has higher hardness is adamantine.
Yep. And it's got a lovely green tint to it.
Well, I must say, all things considered, this is actually lovely.
So did you just get a living steel arm?
Yes. Oh, please. You'll see worse. What? I'm just being realistic. Don't make that face at me.
So, all things considered, this was an improvement. This was a good thing.
Just like when I got killed and resurrected. Good things come to those who get severely injured.
So basically it was a hand up.
Once it's mentally injured, then you're just fucked for life.
And I'm going to go burn me a stray.
Okay.
So you guys are eventually reunited. Zed still has some of his own blood staining his clothes.
Oh, actually,
Easy.
I'm gonna go ahead and just prestidigitation away that away.
Prestidigitation.
Say that again?
Prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation?
Yep.
I say it 10 times fast.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Even though the sound of it is something atrocious.
But a homunculus comes through and very quickly cleans up the blood on the floor.
Well, that was certainly an interesting experience, Vertus. I must say, your constructs are quite thorough.
Yeah, and perhaps a bit blunt. I did not know that they're going to remove your arm for that. I asked them to determine what plague you're infected with, and apparently that required retrieving a sample, and the sample was your arm.
Well, at least they didn't take my head.
So, anyway, they determined which plague is currently infecting you, so, and apparently the formula is in the library, and the library is where we were first arrested.
I don't think I have permission to be there.
No, but I and Aram, well, actually, no, I don't know Aram's been made a member of the Commons yet. Well, I at least have access.
True, and getting healed would be nice. But,
Really? Did you go through the application process as well? I see. Don't make it sound like it's
thank you very much.
Don't make it sound like it was a bad thing, Aram.
Vertus, you're god of a city now.
I wouldn't go as far to say God. Currently at the head of the government, yes.
Well, what are you gonna do with it? That's a lot of responsibility, man. Are you gonna restore it?
Eventually, once I find a way of amending its laws.
Why? You're the head of government. What does it matter at this point?
let's just say perhaps some more freedoms might be in order. Don't forget, this place is operating on the assumption that is still 1,000 years ago. At least I have ended the state of hostilities with the Arcanists.
Yes, we should probably cure that flag too, shouldn't we?
That's why our next stop is going to be the library, so I can see what the formula is and start manufacturing a cure.
Excellent. We should probably also potentially look into maybe clearing the dragons out.
I have inquired into that. Apparently the city's complement of golems is not quite sufficient to do that, and it will require reactivating one of the manufacturing plants to make more.
Stares blankly.
Just so you know, I have not authorized the activation of said plant yet.
That's probably for the best.
Oh crap, I just had a startling realization.
What's that?
I should only assume so, since I am the head of the government, and so far they seem to be following my instructions. Even if they are a bit, shall we say, blunt about it. Anyway, the startling thought I just had. Oh, I should probably ask that question to the. Is my aide still with me?
Yeah.
I'm going to ask the aide. On what material were the items in the library recorded on?
Please,
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's been 1,000 years.
Oh, then.
Constructs. Oh, well.
Why not? Everything else is constructs.
Whew, that's a little of my mind, because it was on, like, paper or something organic. They would have dissolved into dust by now. I don't know, have you guys ever seen the movie The Time Machine, the old style one?
Yeah.
Where he goes into an ancient library and all the books in there just dissolve in his hands?
Yes.
Yeah, that's probably what I was imagining.
I would cry if that should happen.
Okay, so I guess we should head back to the library.
Magicdealer is going, yes, more random encounters.
Well,
Yes,
and
well, no, you do have
an
a
escort.
couple random encounters. But your escorts take care of it.
Oh, what's that?
Also, side note, we still have those 4 other locations on the treasure map.
Yeah, well, I wonder if we could order.
Let's secure the antidote first, and then we'll deal with that.
I wonder if I could order the constructs to go and secure them. Oh well.
Yeah, you could do that.
Well, if you guys want to head back to the south of the map where the library is, I have filled out the rest of the map. Since Perthis can open all the doors. Assuming he actually pours the his
Guys, I would wait out here before we actually, until we actually were allowed in yet.
We can probably wait in the main building. Damn, that's a big construct. Must be the God machine.
It's even better.
So I'll go up to the door. So I guess I'll recreate my security formula and pour it into the basin.
Well, the first door has been re-locked.
Oh, the first door's been relocked.
Yep.
Was there a basin next to it?
There sure was.
I will pour my formula down there.
The door swings open.
Alright, I'll proceed back down the hallway to the second door. And
Alright.
do the same.
Also swings open.
Alright, and I shall proceed down here. Is there another door?
There is, and there is another basin.
I shall pour my extract down that basin as well.
Okay. The door opens.
Okay.
Inside this room, you see a massive construct.
I see.
It has a sort of a seating area inside it.
Huh. Okay.
A seating area in the construct.
Yes.
I go inside, take a seat.
All right.
Although I probably shouldn't have actually moved my token in there, so... Alright. Shit, what the hell? Okay, there we go.
So you do that. You sit down. The sides of the construct actually close, sealing you inside.
That's not at least a bit ominous.
The construct stands up and begins walking around,
Okay.
just pacing in a little square in the room. And a basin, a panel opens up on the inside and there's a basin in there.
So I guess I should pour my security formula down there as well.
Alright. Nothing happens.
I guess I should ask it a question now. I'm hoping that wasn't either that or that was for the fuel. I don't know. Alright, I'm going to say to it, I need to look it up. Where is that at in the text log?
312.
312. I need the formula list for the cure to plague 312.
There is no audible reply. However, the walls of the room that you're in basically appear to fade away as the chemical composition of this formula is displayed. 3 dimensions around you.
Wow.
As you move your hands back and forth, the image moves with them, so that you can rotate it, look at it from different positions, zoom in and out, etc., etc.
Is there any way I can record this information down in a two-dimensional format, like a book?
Yeah, there's notations. There's a basic chemical notation for this sort of thing. But it's amazing to see it in such precise detail.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, just looking at this, you're learning things about alchemy that you had only theorized or imagined before.
I can only imagine stuff I can learn in here, but the problem is I need the proper questions, I suppose. But, oh well. But I guess I'll be, however, Magic Dealer, if this is going to be anything like the golems I had before, what you giveth, you can taketh away, so... I guess I should enjoy it while it lasts.
As a random side note, now that you have been in here, you can take other people in here with you.
Oh. I didn't think I could do that. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So...
You're notified of this by your little
aid
guy.
Okay, so now I have the cure.
You're not allowed to take anybody in with you the first time. Mainly because, or at least you're not supposed to, because they don't want people to see your first time goofing around in here. Because it's always messy. Give an alchemist this kind of information the first time is always messy.
So this formula, how difficult will it be for me to replicate?
Well, for you, not very difficult.
Right.
For the rest of the world, pretty fucking hard.
I see. Okay, so I guess I'm going to say, well, that's all I require for the time being. And I go to the door and can I leave?
When you state that that's all that you require, the construct stops walking, sets back down. The basin is covered again. The walls open up, and you are free to exit.
All right, so I get back out and rejoin the others.
Okay.
Guys, you would not believe the wonders I have beheld. Pretty much, yeah. I just come out with this look of just sheer awe on my face. But more to the point, I have the cure. You have a one-track mind, don't you, True Black? Okay, now here's another question for you, Magicdealer.
Yep.
Could I replicate this formula with what I currently possess, or do I need special materials?
Slash a lab.
Well, he has a portable lab.
Oh, okay.
The composition doesn't require any unique materials. However, the timing of all the reactions and the amounts are very precise.
Okay, so I can with my lab I can make it.
You can make it, but it's going to take some time, and everything has to be perfect.
Does it mention how long the cure is stable for after it's been made?
Did you ask?
Wouldn't that be listed with the formula?
It showed you the formula.
It seems like it's a very specific. Ask a very specific question, get a very specific answer machine.
Yep.
Oh.
The broader your question is, the broader your answer is. For example, if you request all the information they have on this particular thing, you'll get that. If, however, you request to see it, they'll show you a visual representation of it.
Because I'm trying to figure out, can I make this now and have it stable, or wait till we get back to the city? I guess
you can start working on it now. However, you'll be in this room for hours.
Oh, I see. So one of those things is going to take a while. Okay. So
And since you're making it anyways, you probably want to show other people who are skilled how to do it, so you're not the only one in control.
You might want to go back to the city.
yeah.
Since you know assassins and all.
All right.
I think we should.
But hey, if me and Persis want to go back to the city, True Black and Zed can go look for those spots.
Well, anyway, I'm gonna. I guess now I'm. True Black, could you hand me that map, please?
Actually, it's my map.
Oh,
Whatever.
whoever has the map, hand it to me, please.
Here you go.
All right. I'm gonna look to my aide and say, do you know where these locations are on this map? I point them out. Are they readily accessible?
Negative.
Three are. Okay.
Do you know what's there?
Do you know what is in them?
Always remember, kids, it's easy to make someone sound less powerful. Just put DJ before their name.
Man, I need to find something to do exercise. I feel like I'm getting fat.
Didn't actually hear what you said, but
Oh, I've been sitting on my ass for too long. I need to go out and do exercise. Like I used
like
to.
everywhere, so I'm actually not in terrible shape.
Yeah, well, I used to have a job where 4 hours a day I would walk around and climb up and down ladders and lift heavy stuff. So, right now, I've literally just been sitting on my butt for 2 months, so I'm really pissed.
Location 4 is a place you've already been.
I bet it's the water treatment plant.
No, it's the place where you found the eggs and the gold.
Oh,
Which one is?
Number 4. That's why I didn't list it.
Oh, number 4 is.
I think I'll go. I'm cool with going to all of those except for the waste pit and open field.
No. I'm pretty much feeling the open field.
yes, we get swarmed with dragons. Yes.
Hey, my friend.
Let me see. Okay, wait a minute. You said location 4 we've already been to?
Yep.
Yeah, that was the underground place.
What are the 3 that are accessible?
Location 1, location 2, location 3.
I'm assuming the first the armory in the open field.
Alright, and...
Unfortunately,
Okay,
and
so
always-
okay, so let's think. Okay, so which one? He said 3 of these were they could get to.
3 of them are accessible.
3 of these are accessible.
Which ones?
Okay,
The forge, the armory, and the waste pit.
Okay. Why is the field not accessible?
Because they haven't laid out a road.
Oh,
It's not publicly accessible.
huh. Oh,
There are roads to the other locations.
okay. I'm going.
You get the kind of access I'm talking about here.
Yeah.
Could you send golems to those, or rather, could I order golems to go to these 3 locations listed and gather any valuables there and bring them back?
They're gonna get destroyed, dude.
We don't know that. Remember, this is for a magma dragon.
They might have ways of dealing without removing security from vital
I reckon
areas.
we not that. Let's just go ourselves, guys. Come on, we're big top adventurers.
I suppose I should put out security from what, but
It's just security, like just active security.
Probably the same reason that this building and places like the government building and all those types of things are actually still not infested by dragons.
I see.
You should probably ask about details about creating more constructs.
Yeah. Because I do have a theory, and it's not good.
Let's hear it.
Huh?
Is it bunnies?
No.
Is it like how they create constructs in Dragon Age Origins?
I don't know how they make constructs in Dragon Age Origins. Offhand.
Oh, that,
Well, wait a minute. I did run into one that had a living soul in it.
they all do.
Yeah, that's about what I mean. Yeah. Because I seem to recall during combat with the devils and the constructs that when they died, they kind of let out like a moaning wail and something came out of them. Is that
Still, you should ask about it.
okay? What goes into creating a construct?
We've done it before.
I've made material. Are any of the materials taken from a living host?
Moculus usually are, if I remember right.
I'm more to the
Macula
point.
usually
soldiers.
has some blood. Flesh golems obviously require flesh.
Do they require a soul?
No. Well, negative.
I've been kind of quiet, guys. It's just that there hasn't been a whole lot for me to do.
Yeah, I know. Sorry about that. This is kind of
It's cool. It's cool. This is your hook, man.
yeah, I know. And it seems to be a lot of that, really.
Let's go. Treasure hunting.
Although you did decide to explore the city of the alchemists.
Yeah. So do your thing.
All right. So that's how it works. Okay. That's actually better than I thought. So. I see. That's actually better than I thought. So. Go ahead and order the activation of a factory and have some golems created. Do I need to specify which ones?
Hence, do you want them to yank us in the night and steal our souls?
Well, I just
we would be damn effective constructs.
well, the problem was you would be mindless. You wouldn't have any control over your actions.
Soldiering.
Okay, I see.
Resecuring the entire city. Soldiering.
Security and combat. I wish to have the dragons removed from the city. At least I'm not being so pompous as to say my city.
Moderate.
Yeah, moderate force.
Extreme.
So we don't listen to the druid now, do we?
That was Will.
Oh, it was?
That was me. Extreme force.
Sorry, it sounded like I read for a second.
Mind
Well,
you, extreme.
Clattering noise fills the air. And the city lights up.
And then all the dragons attack. All at once.
You know, I am kind of curious what powers all this.
Jesus juice.
I suppose I
Souls.
So this is Michael Jackson it came from.
You ever did ask what caused this, the death of everyone in this place?
Yeah. I suppose I should, yeah. Aid, I do have... By the way, do you even have a name? Or should I just call you Aid?
The clock doesn't have a name. I'll be back.
Alright, I do have a couple more questions. One, what powers the city?
He says Jesus juice. I quit.
What is Jesus juice?
Moonshine.
I mean, really, the only frame reference I have is The Binding of Isaac, but...
Jesus juice is moonshine.
It's also what Michael Jackson allegedly fed to kids when he was molesting them.
You know, I'm actually very surprised that no pictures have surfaced of his after he died, of with him without his wig and makeup on.
He said he was a wig.
Well, he had a wig after his hair caught on fire and burned his scalp. You never heard of that?
I did not know that he didn't just get his hair grafted back on.
I don't know. Just I know I've seen the video of his hair catching on fire. So anyway, what's the animatrix?
Wait, what? Animan oh god, I hope it's not animal power.
Well, if there is, or it's not going to get any power from that, apparently.
Oh, they... Okay, first off, Joey's a dad. Or will be a dad. I'm pretty sure they can go out and grab a couple of animals to put in the wheels.
I don't think it's like a hamster in a hamster on a wheel, you know.
That is wicked cool.
That is wicked scary.
Yeah. Energy is drawn from the ethereal plane utilizing a matrix of captured souls?
Whose souls?
Probably Arcanus. You know, you.
So you mean to tell me that that the city is fueled off of partially by souls of the deceased? Oh, that makes me feel much more comfortable, thank you. Also, how did the occupants of the city die? It seemed to have been very abrupt and sudden.
Sorry.
Yes, that's how one normally dies, is when their life functions are terminated, but how were they terminated?
At this point, the construct will begin reciting a long list of obituaries. This person died of heart failure. That person died after falling out of a building. This child was crushed by a construct. Da 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 da.
Okay, I'm going to tell her to stop because clearly that's too much information. Okay, I'm more referencing to the fact that in the Commons building, the in and outer rings, there were remains of the occupants still within them, signifying that they died rather suddenly and abruptly. Is this the case?
What I miss?
We're trying to determine what killed everyone, and probably trying to figure out why the city is abandoned.
Did everyone die?
Well, when I asked what were the causes of people dying, he started listing off everyone's obituaries of the entire city.
Well, that is what you asked for.
Yes, I know.
Dealing with constructs is always frustrating.
Yes, it is.
Or this one, these are adaptive constructs, so it's slowly learning new.
Well,
This stuff.
well, that's
Next thing you know, it's gonna try to become it's gonna try to become you, dude.
I doubt that.
You know, if they're that adaptive, how come they couldn't figure out that, everyone in the government was dead? Well, actually, no.
Well, they realized that they were dead. They just didn't have any orders to change anything.
Yeah.
Like, they acknowledged they were dead, remember?
Yeah, they did acknowledge that.
It was dead. They just couldn't do anything about it. So.
But yeah, Zed, apparently, being able to draw energy from a plane like that is actually kind of badass. It kind of gives you an insight into just how powerful these people were in their prime. So I don't know if we could, if that could be accomplished now. Are you trying to figure out how to word that properly or what?
I'm typing.
Okay. Following the attack of the royal family, the city entered a state of emergency. The members of all government called to deal with the attack. The Commons authorized release of an anti-Arcanist chemical deployment weapon. Oh.
Harsh, bro.
Wow. That is, that's interesting. The mere fact that they developed so many chemical weapons like that is truly frightening.
Not to me.
I mean, on one surface, they seem kind of utopian. Retaliation Arcanist deployed a counter-weapon utilizing magic to disrupt all life essences of those within the government building. And what happened to the citizens once this weapon was deployed? Is there any way to test to see whether or not I am a member of the royal family?
Pretty sure you are, bro.
Yeah, there's there's always that chance I could not be and have it come to bite me in the ass. I just hope
I think it's probably just
you are.
just went, you know what?
Oh, I am. Okay.
Let's collectively magic finger of death these bitches.
This is about what they did.
Sounds like what happens.
Oh. Wait a minute. So that
It's you. You're the only one.
so does that mean I'm a member of the royal family once I became a member of the inner circle, or that I was before I entered?
Well played, sir.
Yes, well played. Then, if I was a... Then it's kind of like, well, if I was a member of the royal family from the start, that means I was automatically a member of the inner circle. Then, well, that means it also means I didn't have a security formula. So I couldn't have gotten into this building if I had...
He sounds so pissed.
Just not a member of... Oh, I see. I see. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, but little Billy Shitstein over there who's tasering his dog isn't a member of the circle.
Alright.
Sorry, but he couldn't quite pass the IQ test. He kept trying to stick the square peg, the construct's eye.
Huh. Well, that is rather interesting. So, constructs are currently being made, so that means eventually the dragons will be expelled from the city. It also means eventually we'll have access to their hordes. Is there anything left for us to do here?
You need to get the treasure.
Well, that's going to be accomplished eventually. Unless you want to go and do it yourself. Do it.
But remember, I can't go to the city. I'm still a carrier, and there are still magical people there.
Right. So,
If you want, you can make your concoction in my mansion.
But then you'd have to redo it to teach the people in the city.
yeah. So essentially, do we want to go ahead and try and gather up the treasure ourselves?
I kind of do, just for the sake of not having to do it later.
I guess the question you have to ask yourself is it worth the lives that will be lost in the hours between now and when we finally make it back?
Yeah.
Guys.
Yeah. So so technically the treasure isn't going anywhere, so we can put that off until we deal with the plague. So let's go ahead and take care of the plague, huh?
Okay.
Besides, I'm sure there'll be all sorts of rewards for curing the plague anyway.
We should... We're just not going to mention that I might have caused it, okay?
Fair enough.
Anywho.
Yeah, it seems like we inadvertently caused it, so... Yeah.
Which is pretty awesome, by the way.
So,
awesome. Super damn high.
I guess you should probably inform people that we're leaving and we'll be coming back.
Yeah, so I'll tell my aide that we're going to be leaving for a while, and we shall return to appraise the progress and whatnot.
Acknowledged.
All right. So shall we teleport out then?
The construct informs you that he will return to the government building and await your return there.
Very well.
Let's go, super magic user! Teleport.
Technically, I can just administer the formula to you at the same time I administer it to everyone else anyway. So they don't
You just mystically administer a single formula to everyone?
No, I have to make it in batches, but
There you go.
Well, while you're making it, you're going to want to teach other people so that you get a whole bunch of people cooking it up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright, so where are we teleporting to?
I guess back to Vertwall.
Whereabouts? Gonna go straight to Mom, or are we just gonna pop over to the inn?
No!
Curing the...
Anywhere near Mom.
She's probably already infected. So why don't I go to see Mom by myself?
Or potentially you could go to the temple.
You probably should go to the temple, yeah.
All right, let's go to the temple and let's go to the
Well,
temple.
seeing as I've been resurrected...
You can always send a runner with a message for her.
Yeah, I could.
4, 5. We're good.
All right.
Hey. So, I need 3 fortitude saves from everybody.
3, 4.
3 from everybody? Like 3 each?
Yeah.
All right.
Die, I die, and I die.
1, 2, 3.
All right. 1.
Look at my shitty rolls!
Look at my shitty rolls.
Look at my
Oh.
shitty.
Right.
Actually,
So,
aren't so bad, shitty. Roll ones from Joey.
Zed and Aram, neither one of you are feeling well at all.
Yay!
The usual suspects.
Yeah, dude, it's always us, isn't it?
Like,
What's up from Joey?
Like-
They're magic.
Yeah.
you know, you ever notice how I'm the one who seems to come out golden?
That sounds like a challenge.
No, that's fine. I'm okay with it.
Joey's fine.
Really?
That's what I
Yeah,
figured. I figured the DC was kind of low. Let's do a heal check.
What's that?
He's doing a heal check.
Oh.
Waiting for the results.
That's for Aram. That's for Zed.
You're reminded of the number of diseases the $5 hookers get.
Oh God.
What?
You think it might have something to do with the fact that you've been wandering around a city that was infected with a number of anti-caster plagues?
Oh God.
We're fucking stupid.
That, by the way, you just brought to the city.
Fuck, we're stupid.
We are. We fucking are.
We haven't gone too far into the city yet, right? Let's get out. Let's go, quick.
You've gone far enough in to spread it.
Fuck,
I
we're
declare that we should commit euthanasia and kill everyone in the temple.
you're dumb.
It's the only way to prevent the spread.
Oh.
Kill
fuck.
everyone, pile the corpses, and burn them, and then leave.
That's
Quarantine.
extreme and not warranted.
That is extreme and the only way to stop spread.
By the way, did we send a mother to mom?
No, we just got
Okay.
here.
We're not going to do that.
Oh, by the way, we just brought like 100 more diseases in with us. Sorry.
We have all the antidotes, though.
We have a antidote.
Yeah, but you can go back and get the access to the other ones, can't you?
Unless there's like a cure for all of them at the same time, because
They're
could try and invent one.
probably-
Well, if it's against magic users, why am I sick?
I'm
So-
guessing your racial ability to plane shift is considered arcane.
Well, I'm going into a little bit more detail about this because at this point, I'm not going to roleplay with you going through and asking questions tediously again. So basically, they created a number of anti-arcanist plagues.
yeah.
These plagues had a variety of severity levels from just causing sniffles and a rash to lethal doses. And some of them targeted different things. Some of them targeted people with the ability to use arcane abilities. Some of them targeted people with arcane spell casting. When they picked the ones that they were going to release, they actually chose not to release the instantly fatal ones.
Well, that's good.
Well, that's only nice of them.
In return, the Arcanists killed them all. And they only did that because there were Arcanists attacking their city and their royal family. And so they released the viruses as a protective measure into their city.
Okay, so essentially, we've been infected by 3 brand new diseases. Or you 2
No,
have.
just old diseases.
They're carrying a number of them now. They're only actively being sickened by 3 of them.
Right. So I think we should go back to the Alchemist City, get the cures for every single released disease.
That's hundreds of them.
There's one cure for all of them.
Oh,
I
thank
think
you.
It's
Wow, thank you. That makes things very simple.
Yeah,
Okay.
actually, what it does is it temporarily suppresses all magical abilities in a person for about 3 days.
And the virus burns itself
Magical
out.
for 3 days.
The person is no longer a valid target. Viruses have nothing left to feed on, and they die.
That's a fucking rat ass.
Huh.
Like the virus is not me, right?
However, for those 3 days, that those people have no access to any magic or spell casting abilities that they may have.
Does that include
That's
crafting magic
fair.
items?
That includes crafting magic items. That's everything.
Okay.
Huh.
So, did that explain why I'm getting infected?
Yeah, when your spell-like abilities.
Ah.
Okay, but why would the only reason it would be affecting me is because I do have one spell.
You saved.
I know I saved, but you had me roll against it though.
Yeah, I had you roll against it.
Just
We
You
both.
guys were each afflicted by a number of different things. So I had you roll for the things that would affect you. I had Will roll, and instead of calculating all of them out, I just gave you 3 each.
okay.
I simplified 100-something diseases into 3 rolls each.
So, anyways, so we have the cure, right?
The one cure to cure them all.
Yep, as horrific as it may be.
Fred, look out your window.
What now?
Look out your window. Do you see something fiery coming toward your wherever you live?
No. Why should I?
You soon will. That's going to be me dropping the biggest Macho Man Randy Savage elbow drop in the history of Macho Man Randy Savage elbow drop.
Why?
That pun.
Shall we see if it
Uh-oh.
escaped the city?
Oh, yes. Let's see if the plague has escaped the city in the time we've been gone.
Oh,
What do you think the chances are that somebody went and asked healers from other cities for information or assistance?
Yeah, probably pretty high.
Well, show people
Pretty high.
how to create the antidote, then we can start sending that shit out.
I'll give you a 10% chance, 90 to 100, that this is the only city infected.
All right, who went?
Nope.
Almost did it.
And it spreads.
Quick! Show them how to make the antidote and get it around, quick! Perfect.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, let's do that. I go to the temple and tell them
I have the antidote!
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned.
I have a cure for the plague.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be hilarious, by the way.
Why?
No, hold on. I need to find out a way to keep myself safe for 3 days.
Well,
Hey, why don't you just, I don't know, hang out in the temple?
they don't know you're the carrier.
There are a number
No,
of
but-
carriers at this point.
I'm gonna point something out to you real quick.
What?
Assassins.
Yeah, melee character, I can protect you.
Everybody in the city will have to take this potion
It's an inoculation pretty much, it's killing
all at the same time,
Oh, this is terrible.
or else you're gonna risk retransmitting it to people again.
Good
This is
luck,
gonna be the
everybody.
biggest bar shot ever.
I know!
Which means for 3 days,
The melee classes
got
take
a huge number of brilliant commoners.
All right. So I'll announce to them that I have the cure. The only downside is that everyone has to take it at the same time, and that if you take it, you won't have access to any magical abilities for 3 days.
Oh wait, do I have to see it?
Yeah, you have to
Not
take it.
everybody wants to take it.
Not
Some
everyone.
people want to take some people want to take their chances.
Should
Those people will
this be a ruling laid down by Mom?
Well, you guys still haven't sent a runner off to Mom.
Alright, so I guess I'll do that then. I say,
You could be a carrier. Don't do it.
I said,
I'm the only one.
You're the runner.
Everybody's going to be a carrier at this point.
yeah, everyone, yeah, I'm sure even she's been affected at this point.
You need something completely non-magical.
But there are plenty of people... Oh no, don't think it's confined just to the temple. It's not.
Yeah.
The entire damn city.
Yeah, I'm sure Mom's been affected by that by now too, so...
Unless she's literally just quarantined herself off.
But there are people who don't want to give up their spellcasting abilities.
Okay, let him die. It'll be fun.
Well,
Just saying, I'm even hesitant about it, and I have like companions and stuff, and lots of people.
well, you see, the problem is if they don't take it, that means they'll still infect the others once they're cured.
Yeah.
What's the one thing wizards hate most?
Be
Losing
no
power.
Losing power.
Being no one. Yeah.
In those 3 days that we don't have magic, there could be a complete revolution by the common class.
I think the commoners are also infected as well.
Yeah, but they don't lose anything by taking the cure.
That's true.
So,
Even more, what happens if a problem develops with the city?
Oh my
magical-
god. I'm glad I don't have to make this decision.
well,
Iron Man, I can't hear you.
That's because I'm laying down.
so, I'm gonna see about getting a runner sent off to tell Mother that, that I, Sander, you know, my name, that I have returned with a cure for the plague.
Okay, you do have, Mother calls you in.
Alright.
Have fun, guys.
Hello, Mother. I have a cure.
Can we at least count on Earth to be pretty blunt occasionally?
It is true. I got it straight from those ruins you told me about.
Really, probably should have told her where you got it from.
True that, dog.
Oh, you dumbass!
There are... Okay, hold on. Magicdealer's typing.
Oh.
Well, I do have some good news. One, I am now the head of the government of that particular city.
You dumbass!
Two, the war is over with the Arcanists. Three, I have the cure.
It works! Maybe, you think?
Sorta. Kinda.
Probably should test it, but whatever.
The bad news is the cure requires everyone to take it at the exact same time, and that it suppresses all magical ability for 3 days.
The cure or where we found it?
Could you be more specific about... I kind of...
Well, fucking late.
I kind of told the people in the temple I had it.
She gives you the look again.
That's a mistake that can be corrected. Genocide is still an option.
She
What genocide?
sends a runner off to have the temple sealed.
I'm not kidding. She's gonna kill us all.
Well, let's just Perthus, because he's the one in there.
What exactly is the issue here?
Not like we told him where it came from or anything.
No, I haven't told him that. I just told him I had the cure.
No, you said you got it straight from the Alchemist City.
I told her that.
Yes.
Have you ever met him?
There's one in my party.
We're not with him.
We're there with them?
No, we're not.
Yes, I'm very hesitant to relinquish their powers for 3 days.
This cure could start a civil war.
I see.
Oh.
You know what's gonna happen?
Tell no one.
Oh.
Everyone's going to drink it at the same
Have I
time.
mentioned it for a while? Mom was making me really nervous.
Oh, you mean blatantly having one of her rivals offed by us?
No, a while before that, but yeah.
If I may, she's ruling class. Ruling class have to make hard decisions.
I mean, technically, this is the only way to see to it that everyone takes a cure, so...
It's not even about that.
Not even... Then what is it about, then? Or...
If everybody thinks it's just them, nobody will talk about it. Which
Oh.
greatly reduces the chance that anybody will find out that they're unable to defend themselves.
Ah, yeah, that's true. If they're taken anonymously, then yeah, that is true. Very well. However, it's going to take some time to make a supply. This is going to take several hours to manufacture. This is unfortunately, it would make things very easier if I had other alchemists helping me.
You know what alchemist? You're a city full of spellcasters, dude.
Yeah, that doesn't mean there's not any alchemists in there.
You can't be the only one.
It's not the only alchemist in the world.
I mean, there aren't many of us. We're kind of a lost art.
God, first, just keep your fucking mouth shut. Like,
And
you
we're
can't
all
tell
locked in the
us. She'll kill you if you do, probably.
I
I'm
see.
expecting a genocide inside the temple so that word doesn't escape.
Well, she's ordering it sealed so they don't tell anyone about the cure.
Are we inside the temple?
Yes.
Well, fuck.
In the temple, forcibly if necessary.
Oh, wow, we're gonna be force feeding, ooh, I know exactly how to get everyone to drink the,
Communion?
The Kool-Aid?
Here's this. You come back into the temple, I'm guessing it'll be resealed.
Yeah.
Bring alcohol. Lots of it, please.
Okay, well, I guess I should get started then.
Yeah.
I
Yeah?
have magic for 3 days. I'm gonna be drunk off my rocker.
The problem is, how is alcohol going to react with it, you know?
It's not magical, so pretty easily.
Yeah.
How, like...
Well, you're altering its chemical composition. Oh, well, never mind.
Hey, just out of curiosity, is this gonna take away my magic?
Okay.
We got room, so
I'll ask Madeline if she's available more.
My
Yes,
magic
yes, it
are-
will.
So, divine magic is affected?
Hold on, right?
Cuts all magic off.
those $8 today.
Great.
We're all gonna be just like us IRL.
It even deprives alchemists of their magical powers.
You mean our ability to make formulas and extracts?
To imbue them with magic, yes.
Oh, well, that's
It cuts everybody off.
interesting.
Theoretically, our magical items should still affect us, though.
Yes,
Yeah.
magic items will continue to function.
All right. Well, I guess I get started making a vast batch of this stuff. Hopefully, it shouldn't be too difficult to scale it up.
Now you're able to do it in bulk with precision because of your ridiculous alchemy score. Ridiculous alchemy score.
I'm glad I put points in that every level.
You've gotten some mileage out of it. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
I mean, once. However, I'm waiting until I get to the point where I have instant alchemy, where I can make things instantly.
Just be like, oh yeah, I just have this like a premix. I just add water.
Yeah, you know, it's like as a free action.
I just spit in a little and it's done.
Hey, magic dealer.
Yes.
For the 3 days that we don't have magic, I suppose I'd be unable to craft magical items, wouldn't I?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Darn. Well, I guess I need to take up a
Yeah.
hobby.
You guys are aware that, yes, I am a magic user, and I use my spells and wild shaping, but also a combatant.
But your power comes from a divine source, not an arcane source.
Doesn't matter. He's still being cut
It's
off
all
from his
magic.
magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also, are we? Is my draconic feats being cut off?
If they're supernatural or magical, yes.
All right, so let's see. Draconic breath is
Kobolds have a breath weapon?
There's a
only
feat
if I
for it.
take if I take a certain feat. It is.
Let's see if anything exciting happens during those 3 days.
If I may, Magic Dealer,
Yes?
for the 3 days, I'd like to spend my time in study.
Oh, I thought you were going to be drunk.
No, that was just a joke. But
Okay,
in
what are you
actuality,
studying?
I'm going to study, and I'm going to study undeath and the human soul, or rather, not the human soul, but the mortal soul.
Uh-huh, I see where you're going. Okay.
Well, first,
Oh, yeah. You want to become a lich, don't you?
Who doesn't?
About it.
Lizards want to become a fucking lich.
Somehow you guys make it through 3 days without being assassinated or the city bursting into flames.
Woo!
You have quite a few very unhappy people with you in the temple.
Well,
whatever.
But,
I think I had Joey sit on a few of them to force feed them the potion of the cure.
after the 3 days, everybody is released, and life continues on.
So the plague is cured in Burtwall?
In Vertwall, yeah.
the problem is everywhere else.
And I can never return to your city.
No, you're cured too.
No, but I can't go back to the city. I'll catch it again.
We'll all catch something again, unless there's a way to purge the city of it.
Well, did you ask?
No, I didn't. Okay, I suppose when we went back to get the... Once we found out about that little detail and I had to go back to get the all cure, I probably would have asked if there was a way to purge the city of its contaminants.
Yeah, unfortunately, the council was terminated with prejudice before they could activate it. So ironically, the city has actually been continually reproducing these
Oh my!
viruses over time so that the city always has them because they were left on.
Oh my God! Hey guys,
They have a really short life.
Here's the fire bite.
I had a revelation.
Okay, well you did
Really quiet.
Guess what's been keeping the dragon dumb?
Oh, you're right, because they didn't have access to their magic because of the plague.
Oh,
So maybe we should wait until after they've been eradicated before we turn it off? Because otherwise it'll be a lot harder to deal with.
Or maybe
Just
they'll
remember-
leave on their own.
Just remember, if I go back to that city, I can't leave again until all of the magic's been cleared, and I've been cured a second time.
It's like,
which means no magical mansion.
I can't believe we haven't come to that realization before. You know?
It just occurred to me when Magic was saying it's constantly reproducing.
Yeah, if it's always in the air, the dragons haven't had access to their arcane abilities.
Now imagine generations of that.
They're
What would
just
that do to you?
That probably means that they even if we turned it off, they probably couldn't.
I'll tell you one thing.
Either that, or they would have built up resistance.
That level of bitterness
And rage.
and rage, kind of why they're evil.
Either that, or they would have built up a dependence on it.
Either way, you got a couple of dragon's eggs hatching out in the...
Oh crap!
with the
Now, hold it. Well, oh god.
I fucking love it.
So when Aram and Zed go back to see this guy after they've hatched, are they going to find a mutilated corpse and 3 empty eggs? Oh, dear.
I'm so happy right now.
So, the bright side of all this is that, for once, I'm not the idiot who made a mistake.
Well, the eggs don't hatch for another month anyway, so.
Yeah.
Well, no. You know what? I kind of have a thought though. Okay. I mean, you can't really breed intelligence. Well, you can breed intelligence out, but what if this virus? By the way, dragons live for a fucking long time. What if these many viruses wasn't removing but suppressing?
Comes down to this: are you going to tell them to turn the virus production off, or are you going to wait until your army slaughter all the dragons? Because right now you only you have to make the choice.
Yeah.
Kill them all.
Honestly, okay. This is just Iron Bite speaking, not True Blag. True Blag is, crunchy to his claws a little bit. The only real thing, the problem is you're dealing with, if you turn off the viruses and these dragons suddenly become intelligent, they'll have access to all their spells, and we'll be able to slaughter, well, pretty much the entire world. If you have the constructs come out and kill all the dragons,
It probably is safer to have the constructs do it first and then shut them off. So I guess I'll leave those instructions. Once all the dragons have been eradicated from the city, have the production of the plagues shut off.
now, wait a second. Oh, right. 3 days. Yeah, Magical Mansion doesn't last that long. But Demi-Plane does.
Okay. If you want to go ahead and kill off all these poor creatures who've been suffering for almost 1,000 years, that's cool.
But you see, here's the chance we take if we turn it off and they regain their abilities. Is what state are they going to be in? Are they going to be driven completely mad by this and just attack anyone on sight, or are they going to be thankful to us and maybe give us their horde? It's a toss-up on which course is the safer option.
Okay, just saying, I don't even need to know to see that Arcana roll to tell you something. A dragon will never give up its horde.
That's not true.
Yeah, that's not true.
It could probably give up a portion of it.
There are a
but
number
never
of
the
reasons
whole
why a
thing.
dragon would give up its sword.
Never the
So,
whole thing.
Yeah,
all right,
the
you know
whole
what? Guys, I'm gonna take a chance here and see what happens, and
If
go
we
ahead
just
and
turn the production off.
just turn it off and
Keep
see.
in mind, I'm not going back to that city with you right now until I know it's safe, or
Right.
until you convince
So-
me to.
So I guess I'll just go and have the protection turn off and see what happens.
Okay.
And see if the dragons are still violent or what. Because technically, I suppose we could still manage to try and kill a dragon, theoretically.
Not an army of them, and I'm pretty sure there's an army in there.
Well, yeah. So I mean, we really don't know how many there are.
So, here's the deal, okay? Once you turn off the production facility, it takes about 2 weeks for the full effects of everything that would affect you guys to die off.
Oh,
The dragons are infected with their stuff. Some stuff, being badass dragons who are no longer being constantly exposed, they do fight off and they start to regain senses of who they are. They have a very deep level of appreciation towards the kobolds who've been quietly caring for them for a long time since they haven't been able to do so themselves.
By the way, we never ran into the kobolds.
I know. That's your fault, not mine.
I'm kind of glad.
Yeah, I had them set up. So here's where it gets interesting. They are intelligent, very much so, and they're able to figure out what happened. Also, one of the locations you sent your constructs in to get treasure and come back was also filled with kobolds.
Huh.
Wait. This might not be a bad thing because the constructs were not ordered to attack anything.
However,
But they do have self-defense protocols.
Fuck. My poor people.
Yeah, the kobolds were living in the waste pits, since it was a very large area with all sorts of interesting things, and it gave them plenty of space to take care of any dragons that had problems as they came by.
Were there any survivors?
Not many, mostly women and children.
Oh, thank God.
Thank God for that.
The constructs didn't go and kill anybody that didn't attack them first. However,
But you were stealing their shit, so...
yeah, they were stealing their shit.
well, it's not like we knew they were there. I mean,
Still said they steal their shit, dude.
The dragons had created a horde for the kobolds, as appreciation for what the kobolds had done for them. Sort of a kind of almost mindless way of accepting them into the pack.
So great.
And so
well,
that's what your guys went after.
okay, so I'm gonna have that returned.
Hold on.
Oh.
Hold on. So it doesn't take long after they regain awareness that their spellcasting abilities return, and they go and actively cure each other of the effects that are still on. And then they go and they the very next thing they do is to destroy the forge.
Unusual.
Well,
Wait, destroy the forge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the place where the
Making
constructs are
all
created.
Oh.
Place where the constructs are created.
you gave them their intelligence back.
Okay. I suppose I can have.
And they are aware that they have been stuck in this state for about 1,000 years because of the stupid acts of these fucking idiot bipedal creatures. They are pissed.
I guess I should point out that I'm the one who's responsible for saving them.
If you want to.
Like, you
Go
know,
ahead.
I mean, I could just say, I could just had you all just killed. So.
Was
That's
that
not something you
before
say
or
to-
after you?
Not something to say to a dragon.
Was that before or after you slaughtered the kobolds?
It was technically after.
Well, I mean, that was.
I have one word left for you. Run.
Yeah, run. Grab what you can and run.
And they do something that is very rare for intelligent dragons to do. They work cooperatively as a team, destroying construct by construct, building by building, the city. Using it all.
Oh no!
The only part of the city that they leave untouched are the waste pits.
Oh!
Oh my God. Right?
I just lost my city.
You lost
Yeah.
more than that, because this is going to begin a chapter I'm going to go ahead and call the Dragon Wars.
Congratulations, Brett.
as they embark upon a campaign of extermination for 1,000 years of tormented suffering.
I decided to show mercy, and this is what I get?
Yeah.
Yeah, they gave you the opportunity to flee.
Hey, I told you to kill them all.
It would have been the right choice, yeah.
I mean,
Genocide was the answer.
I'm excited to show some compassion here, some humanity in this. Oh.
They have no compassion.
Here's the thing about dragons. They're not humans.
And they don't forget. So congratulations, Brett. You have now unleashed a horde of angry dragons. An army of angry dragons.
Angry, intelligent, cooperating dragons.
And there's no no such thing as take backs.
No. And by the way, they are of all colors, including colors that would normally not cooperate with one another. In fact, would kill one another on sight.
Is there any wish spells I could use to undo this?
No,
You know,
don't have
actually,
access to wish.
Go back in time and
Also, dragons and spell resistance and such.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
if I were to go back in time and tell my past self, yeah, don't do this, it's a bad idea.
Suddenly, a man in a blue box shows up and goes, "No, sorry, fixed point in time," and then disappears. It said police on the side. You're not sure why.
But you did like the accent.
I think he might have been from the north.
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Oh.
Yeah, Brett. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! And guess what? I'm wondering what the first city they're going to attack first is.
I'm kind of sad that you guys never made it into the ancestral home.
Brett, I have this to say.
I'm also sad I had to destroy the city that I spent all this time working on and have all this information about.
Well, you did say you were eventually going to have to just ball up your notes and throw it away.
Oh yeah, 90% of the work. That's the way it goes.
Oh my god.
Dude. Sorry. I knew this was going to happen. I told you this was going to happen. This is an army of dragons that have had their intelligence not removed, suppressed. They have long memories.
And there's a certain level of pride to being a dragon.
Yeah.
So this particular kind of act is something that affects all dragons when they hear about it.
Crap.
It's the sort of cultural insult that cannot go ignored.
That's lovely. You just congratulations, Brett. You just changed the entire nation. The entire way all the dragons in this world act.
Crap.
I said genocide was the answer, and you didn't believe me.
I mean,
C2 starts Wednesday.
oh my god, I'm so sorry, guys.
Genocide was the answer.
As Rodius is probably sitting there in hell going, the idiots did what?
Somebody's having himself a good laugh.
Because guess what? I think there's only one way to actually solve this.
What way is that?
Well, first off, there can be no peace with dragons. So hopefully we can raise an army of Dovahkiin. That's number one. Okay. And number two, hey, at least we got a pool of molten gold out of this whole thing.
Here's my suggestion, guys.
Find a new plane of existence. Gotcha.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna just move to my plane of existence. I'll reshape it into somewhere that's nice, so we can spend the rest of eternity and study and lock it down, and we can just live there forever.
All good.
Yeah.
4 of us forever and ever.
I can't.
Because this plane of existence is fucked. We pissed off the dragons. The original bad guys in fantasy.
I mean, granted, all right, there's a lot of them. There is a lot of dragons, but at the same time,
I'm noticing that Jackie is very silent on this right now.
here's something that I guess we're done, right? Are we done? Are we gonna bookmark it?
I think so. It's almost midnight.
I mean, Brad, I told you what had happened. They had their intelligence suppressed. This wasn't.
I mean, my original plan was to just go and, safe plan, just wipe them all out. Then I thought, well, what if they're thankful and whatnot,
They were not thankful. Magicdealer specifically said they were all evil. This was not. This is an alignment. This thing caused them to.
Yeah, I can see his point of view. Yeah.
I can too. But at the same time, I know how you play Magicdealer, and I know how dragons play. Okay? Dragons are not good. Well, some of them are. But dragons are also prideful. And the dragon wars have begun. So, hey, XP.
Yeah, let me
And loot.
like,
get to doing some maths here.
Yeah, to determine how much that the pile of molten gold was worth.
Can we decide 100K?
Yeah, but but there's going to be more because they've got it and they coined it out.
That was your appraisal. It was probably worth 100K or so.
But you also said
You actually get 114K out of it.
oh, by the way, was Perthus able to grab anything out of the other hordes?
That gold or XP?
That's gold.
Okay.
And no, the constructs were able to grab a number of things, which they
lost when they were destroyed.
brought to the forge to use as materials in construction, and then got destroyed. And actually, much of it did end up getting returned to the kobolds.
Yay!
Is there anything salvageable?
From the city?
Yeah.
You want to go walking around it?
When dragons decide to raid a city, nothing's left. Seriously. I know dragons. I know how Magicdealer acts.
It's like, all that knowledge, all that history.
I'm not saying there's nothing left. I'm saying to find out one way or the other, you'll have to go walking around the city again.
Well, the dragons left, so...
No, they left the waste pits. They left the ultimate home for the kobold.
No,
Yeah.
dude, the dragons are using the what's left of the city as a base of operation.
Doubtful. Why would dragons take a base?
The dragons are leaving some of them to protect the kobolds.
Yeah.
There will always be dragons here now to protect the kobolds because the kobolds protected the dragons.
Oh,
They were
well,
safe for 1,000 years.
crap. So,
The
yeah,
rest of them are going around at the moment, spreading the information, the shit that happened,
Now,
organizing.
Now, there is good news. Yes, a lot of dragons are going to join this army. There's also going to be a lot that are going to be going, no, we're going to rename.
Doubtful. This is a smack in the pride.
No, there won't be many that go. We're going to help
I didn't say many. I said there will be some.
Maybe like
by many.
no. You're right. There'll be 3. The 3 whose eggs we stole from that city. And that's because they're too young to give a shit.
There's also the fact that there's going to be some ultimate good dragons who are going to be like, no, we shall not join you on your genocide crusade.
Doubtful.
No, they're not.
This is a smack in the face to every dragon that's ever breathed.
Yeah, there's that.
I mean,
Congratulations, Brett.
I mean,
You just ended the world.
That's great. It starts with an earthquake, birds, snakes, and airplanes.
Wait a second. I'm going to be okay. I'm a kobold.
Yep. You don't have to worry too much.
As long as none of them realize I may have killed a few dragons.
hold on.
Hold on.
I think Jackie has a plan. I'm not sure what yet.
Somebody divided up the gold yet?
It would be 26k each at this point.
As in total?
Each, yeah.
I'm gonna
Because oh, sorry, no, my bad. That's
Okay, I'm wondering what this is going to entail.
anyways, but just wait for it, because
Yeah, Magic, I'm gonna do it.
Do
Like, seriously, fuck you owe me so fucking hardcore for this. Like, seriously, fuck you.
the
like
entire world does, but mostly Brett owes you his soul, his life, and everything he owns.
Your share of the treasure. Yep.
Mom gave me a boon to basically prevent or reverse any event from happening.
she did what?
It was my birthday present. I was keeping it to make it so Asmodeus couldn't fuck over my brain/soul again.
But it's like
I'm fucking pulling your ass out of the fucking hot seat. You owe me your fucking soul.
And this is when Aram goes dark side.
No, it's called Aram fucking saving the world.
Saving the world at the expense of
Security for himself. Yeah.
dragons'
Like,
lives.
this is legit, like, one of the fucking hardest things. Like, he's literally giving up his security net to save the world. It's...
You're all welcome. I spent the last, 10 minutes convincing Jackie that this is the right course of action.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow. I did not know this. But that's because...
Well, congratulations, jerks.
So,
Hey, the needs of the many overshadow the needs of the few, and the needs of the few overshadow the needs of the one.
Unless it's Spock, but whatever.
And then the needs of the one outweigh the needs of the few or the many.
But that's just because, he's Spock.
And also because it's a play on the insight that once you devalue one person, you devalue all people.
Yeah.
Philosophical back and forth.
right. So,
It's like Zelda Ocarina. You defeat Gammon by playing tennis.
You're using his own power against him. Oh, it's stabbing him in the forehead, but whatever.
no, that's Wind Waker.
For the record, guys,
Yeah.
the
You
record, guys,
stabbed in the forehead.
ding!
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, no. All of you are
Perhaps-
singing but me.
You should see how many Skype boxes I have open right now.
Oh
Alright.
my goodness.
So, what has exactly happened? We've gone back in time? Do we have the...
Instead of choosing to stop the virus,
Is...
the Firthus orders the destruction of the dragons first. His city builds an army of constructs that go through and
I don't like this fucking option either, but it's better than world fucking war.
efficiently and more or less mercifully terminates the poor dragons who were unfortunate enough to be trapped here for the last 1,000 years.
Poor unfortunate.
Feels bad, but not as bad as it could.
Yeah, it's like...
No.
I'm wearing my new Vegas hat right now.
It's kind of like, this is bad, but it's better than the alternative right now.
To be
Yep.
fair, to be honest with you guys, I'm not exactly sure why the... oh, by the way, is it 28 for each? Yeah, everybody's dinging but me.
I will strongly encourage each of you to give your share to Aram, who just sacrificed the only thing he could count on to protect himself from everything he's terrified of.
Yeah, I think so. I'll give up my share of the loot.
In fairness, I gave you my share last time.
Well,
Which is true, and I'm also going to encourage you to all make this decision in tells, so there's no pressure to do it or not, except just me saying that that was a big sacrifice for Aram's character.
That's true.
so,
Hey, Magic?
Yeah?
I'm gonna roll my HP right now for my new level.
Okay.
Also preventing or undoing a death of a loved one. So yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So we each get 28,500
3.
gold gold pieces each. Mark it down.
Actually, we might be in a line to get more now because theoretically all of the hordes are ours now.
Oh crap! I am
okay,
so glad.
there's my hit point roll.
Nice roll, Brett.
I
It's
will
average.
calculate out your additional loot, because this road is, well, in my opinion, more brutal, also more rewarding. So that's because I'm playing Hearthfire and I'm crying every time I see a child cold in the street. Fucking game is messing with me, man.
I actually.
Dude, you're developing emotions. No, sorry, that was rude.
I reinstalled.
No, it's just I've been leaving the Switch on more often.
You know,
Oh.
it's almost kind of sad that you know these children are suffering and you can't kill them.
It's 180
There's a
50
mod
each,
for
right? 28,500 each, right?
Well, from me,
Yes.
I don't know how many other people are giving you.
Well, no,
For gold, yes, 28,500.
Plus, we'll be getting extra.
So we each get 28,500.
All right, so
I'm gonna raise those dragons and I'm gonna be so fucking sorry.
well,
Sorry for slaughtering your people, dudes.
well, at that
actually-
point, it's gonna be a case of nature versus nurture.
Hey, Jackie,
What?
would you mind if I had one? I'm thinking I might use as a guard in my demiplane.
Okay, I just want one to love and cuddle.
That's fine.
So, this is probably going to destroy your wealth by level. Just so you know. Not like
Oh.
it hasn't been grossly extended already.
Oh yeah, big time.
So,
Oh, apparently, my hit point is not a D10. Shit. Let me re-roll that accurately.
What is it? D8?
Yeah, it's a D8.
so it's one of those things where Aram saves gold and no one will ever know.
7.
I
Okay,
know.
that's good.
No, not really.
Except Aram.
Phil knows, but Zed doesn't.
Yeah, you're probably going to want to keep the 7.
Yeah, I'm going to want to keep the 7.
Alright, so treasure, let's see. How many dragons were there?
I don't know how many dragons were there. How many hordes were there?
5 million bajillion gold,
Ish.
but Joey gets it all. Joey's gonna have all his fangs replaced with like adamantine, claws replaced with adamantine,
Why?
jewels all over him. His scales will be gilded
Use magic
Why?
device.
What?
because he has 5 million bazillion gold.
Why would Joey have that much gold?
Because he's the real savior here, don't you see?
Yes,
That would
Joey
be-
is actually not affected by time travel. He knows what Aram sacrificed.
Well, don't we all know?
No.
Only if Aram tells us.
He actually might. Just because you know, like, just so you know, that was.
Well, I mean, otherwise, why would our characters have a justification of giving Aram our loot? And
So many zeros.
and more importantly,
Oh,
how
God,
would
he's segregating the numbers?
He at least told Zed and her this.
What about True Black?
Yeah. As much as it might not seem like it at times, holy mother of God!
Jesus Christ!
Huh?
You currently have a standing and effective policing force of constructs as well. If you want to construct more, you'll need to pay the costs for that.
No, I'm not going to have any more bills. Too risky.
But,
If I may?
I wonder if there's even way. I wonder if there's a way to recycle the ones that aren't needed.
I'm in check Skype. This is how much gold we got.
I just put it in the,
I know.
yeah.
Nah.
On top of what we already... Holy Mother of God.
Interesting note for you guys when you go shopping.
Yeah.
It appears that somehow or other, all of Aram's gear got sold in this town.
Are you fucking serious?
So you can buy it all back is what he's saying.
And they describe the person who sold it as a very cheery, leather-clad woman.
Cheery.
Very cheery.
Cheery.
Fuck that bitch.
Cheery. The fact that she's selling your.
What is it?
She's cheery because you're selling. She's selling your shit. Well, I don't know. Are you going to have to buy your stuff back, or since it's technically stolen loot, can you have it returned?
I can't prove it's mine.
Well, yeah. Well, I tell you what I am going to do though for you, Aram. Out of that new pile of loot.
Did we get any magical items? I think Magicdealer's gone.
Yeah, you probably had to take care of a dog or something. Out of
I
that,
think his wife.
out of that new pile of loot they just got put down, I'm going to give you.
Jackie, how much money are you at right now?
Hold
A
on.
lot.
So I'll give you that much. That's about half of that. So.
Dude, you don't have to give me that much. I'm pretty loaded right now.
Okay, so so just tell me back how much you want out of it.
I don't know, man. I'm actually really loaded right now. So.
Okay, so I'll just all right, so I'll just add that to my goal then. After I'm done taking care of my skills.
I
Like, is there anything we can't buy now?
Oh, okay, I'm back.
welcome back.
Did we find any magic items in the loot pile?
I gave you 760,000 gold.
The answer is yes. Oh my god.
1 percentile roll each.
Alright.
I want to do mine.
I was gonna have to actually do that, Magicdealer. I was just joshing.
No.
Well, I don't know, Josh, so let's do this.
Wait a minute. What?
I'm going first.
Oh,
True Leg is first with a 3. 1 at a time.
Okay. I'm just kidding.
True Blade gets a stick.
Well, you know what? I'm going to end the recording since we're done with role playing and we're just doing a loot after game shift.
I probably should